signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, Michael. Oh, Michael, you are late, man. You're 3 minutes late. You should actually work on being on time, my friend. Can you only give you that as a thing you should learn in life? Be on time, right? I was again perfectly landed on time. You should do the same. In fact, you are always later than me in chat. You are always in chat later than me. I mean, can you explain? It's somehow. It's, I guess, a young generation thing, right? But it is what it is, you know, you can't change the young people. Obviously, I am again today very, very funny. I am very, very funny. Just one thing, I'm gonna be closing today earlier because I am not feeling 100%. Maybe a little. I'm not sick, but I'm very, very tired and feel like I could get sick. I'm just not feeling it today 100%. That's why I'm gonna be closing a bit earlier today. Yeah, just as a little disclaimer, so that I am not hearing that I haven't said it before. And to be utterly honest, actually, I'm actually totally fine. You know, the CIA made me close early today. You know how them is, right? They made me close early. Oh boy, oh, I'm reading. I was in the wrong game here just for a moment. Arrives late and leaves early, and they say the Germans are precise. What a lot of horse. My friend, I'm just a wonderful. Two things. I'm just a wonderful person to give you more free time today. Let's start with that, right? Because I think you can use that to finally finish your mod. See how good I am to you. And second of all, I'm gonna after stream gonna save the world, man. There are a couple of crises I need to solve, right? Which I volunteered to solve. That's why I'm just saying I'm sick, but actually I'm doing political hardcore stuff, right? That's me. In my free time, not getting paid for it. And I have Germans are not all of the Germany is not only precise. You know, we are the country of thinkers and poets, right? Gotta see that too. That explains my being precise and my rhyming skills and stuff, right? All comes together now, right? Oh god, I'm sorry. Now, with all seriousness, if I'm gonna be utterly, I'm feeling a little bit like I might evolve a cold. I just hope that it's not gonna break out. That's why I wanted to stream, and then I'm closing in early to relax a bit, you know.
Face me.
Oh boy, I'm not playing Ghost of Yotei. I'm pressing other buttons. Greatest one being Olafshot. My friend, I think you are not in a position to actually make fun of German politicians. You should clean the house in front of your door, right? You should clean before your door. Don't insult my homeboy Olaf, you know? He's still controlling everything here. I'm not in control.
Power of the dragon's blood. It will kill you as many times as it takes. The glory of Ashina.
Concentrate, my friend. I talked so much about me, Michael. How are you, by the way? I haven't asked you. Are you feeling better? Are you good? Or are you okay? That would be better than being bad. Maybe you've already released your mod. That would be cool. Maybe you already found a new game. That would be even cooler. Maybe you have solved the riddle of world peace. That would be cool too. Maybe you found a vaccination against stupidity. That would be even cooler. Kinda busy right now in real life. I check back in weekend and so okay. Don't be sorry for that. Real life, I get, is important. Don't be sorry for having real life. Just be happy to have it. I'll screw you, boy.
Power of the dragon's blood. As many times as it takes.
Phase 3 is better than ye. Oh god. And I am stupid. Jump. Jump, they said. And what did I do? I did not jump. Jump, block, attack. Jump, block, attack. Jump, block, attack. Jump, block, attack. What's so hard? Lightning, jump, block, attack. As a matter of fact, I do kinda have a lack of skill there. But that's what I'm here for. To fix.
Face me. Shinobi.
That's why we do that every other day. Okay, we have another cocked try. I still do my best. Jump! Why don't I jump if you do the circly move? Remember, this is a cocked shrine. Ah, slipper to resurrect.
Kill you as many times as it takes.
So, stage 3, easy as cake, right? Only 6 healing potions plus a revive. Who the hell? I'm back and ready for what? For banter? No, the banter time's over. I'm German, I'm precise. The first 13 minutes are resurrected for banter, and after that the time... I'm so precise that banter time is over. I'm sorry, I'm German. Precise, I'm a poet and stuff. It's just for the fluff, you know? So ain't no banter.
Face me.
Bro? You haven't answered me whether you're good, bro. So sorry. Oh god. I am sorry. By the way, the CIA made me say that. And that's wonderful. Or was it Olaf? I don't know. The mates in the pub and stuff. Oh god. I gotta focus.
The power of the dragon's blood. Kill you as many times as it takes.
Fortunately, all the mistakes you make are making me nervous, and thus I take extra 5 minutes venture. You are actually treating this here as this is a democracy, my friend, but it actually is not, since I am in utter and total power of the stream, my friend. And by the way, you are saying like I'm doing mistakes. All what you see which goes wrong here, these are not my mistakes. These are the bugs in a FromSoft game, right? It's basically FromSoft's mistakes, but well, take it. They created a shitty game, not me.
Finished it. For the glory of Ashina.
I doing mistakes, man. And if you by chance from time to time may see a mistake that's actually not voluntarily done by me, that's then actually I got hacked in that second by some government institute, which then with AI, you know, made the picture differently for you, so that it seems like I made a mistake. Actually, I do not make mistakes. I'm physically not possible. Okay, sorry. I'm tired, but I'm quite fine. Got some surprise tests in school, which is not good, but I still managed, so that raises the spirit a bit. That's good. May I ask in which subject the test was? It was probably not, the test was not about the greatest streamer, the most wonderful streamer in the world, right? Which is me. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Math, okay. Yeah. The surprise math test is really not cool. But nice that you did good. The good thing with the tests that you learn for your life and not for school, right? That's why you are always prepared for tests, I guess, mentally and stuff. You know everything. Because you're not learning for the exams, you know, to have a good mark there. You learn actually for your life. That's the important lesson. Good. Go a step back, my friend. Did I not just... Alright, you know, your comment about the balance issue in EXP33, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. Claire Obscure, Expedition of 33, really piqued my curiosity. What is the main balance element of Expedition 33? Is it your level gear or something else? It's a combination of the character. You know, you have a group of a couple of characters, right? In the fight, 3, and then you got 2 more, which then can come in if the other 3 are down, right? You have character levels. You've got, for every character, a loadout with a couple of weapons, or actually 1 weapon, which can be upgraded for themselves to do more damage, for example. And you have certain weapon types which do, for example, dark damage, which is good against a certain type of enemy. And you got little, like, amulets which increase a perk or something. And then you can, with each level up for the character, you can attribute stuff in. But for example, I don't remember all these deadlines: vitality, strength, mana, and all this standard shit, right? The problem is with the balance I meant is when you play through Act 1 and 2, that you come out at, I think it was, I was like a level 48, level 49, and you are supposed to be for Act 3 level 60. That level difference actually is the difference in you dealing not much damage and the enemy is one-hitting you. That's... And yes, I did go I did go through... I was not going straight for the main line, right? I explored and stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's a common... I read that when I ran into that, I reddit it. It's a common thing, and apart from get good, the common conclusion is to level up, which took me, I think, 8 hours or 9 hours or stuff like that, which I thought is not very nicely done. And weapon upgrades you do with, or weapon level ups, by the way, you do with crafting materials you can collect over the course of playing the game. But it's I just need to say it is still an amazing game, right? I can't take that off. I wouldn't even want to take it. It is astonishing that a very, very small developer did something which bigger studios don't do. Alright, but you were underleveled, so I suppose that makes sense. Of course, another thing is whether the game is balanced well enough to comfortably get to the required level. That's... Yes, that's the issue I mean. I mean, it's maybe... Let me actually die here. Maybe it is a matter of taste, I guess, right, Michael? I just think it is a smooth... The experience of a game is smoother if you go through the main campaign and you can go through it in one run, right? And you shouldn't, in my opinion, the smooth experience is not if you are finishing one act and then are required to invest 8 hours to reach the level to go on. That's a bit that's not smooth, and maybe they had their reasons. I didn't rush through the main campaign, let me say it like that. I didn't rush through it. Okay, and by the way, what I have to say, the 8 hours were not only experience farming. Maybe I let me set that right. I went after I killed a couple of optional, 2 or 3 optional bosses. I killed 2, which I didn't do before, in order to get new weapons for the characters. Right? That's what I did too. So the pure farming, I guess, was less than 8 hours. I should set that correctly. Yet I would not recommend to play this game with a Xbox controller. Play it with mouse and keyboard if you can, or on a PlayStation controller. I would not recommend Xbox.
Face me, shinobi.
I have no clue, as I said before, I haven't played it much. Yeah. Maybe you will at some point.
Kill you as many times as it takes.
That was purely stupid. But I do actually hope that I will be, in my lifetime, be able to play the mod of all mods, right? I think that will then be... that will then receive the Game of the Century award. And will be marketed as the Game of the... or Mod of the Century edition, right?
Shinobi.
That's what I'm... you know, when I install it and play it, that's what I'm expecting. Nothing less. The best mod ever created. Yes. I should maybe heal, right?
The dragon's blood. Kill you as many times as it takes.
I'm just guessing that this is a Fallout mod, right? Which I cannot say anything about because I haven't played it. So, what do you mean with got me shambled? Did you mean that as you said it? I'm not sure whether you're willing to go down the rabbit hole, but goddamn, that's really something. Okay, sorry. I have not heard of the mod, okay? Since you're saying down the rabbit hole, that piques my interest. You don't need to, if you don't want to, you don't need to explain in every little detail. If you don't want to type and stuff, you know, don't feel forced. But I just would like to know. Since if I Google it, what I read here is good, right? Also known simply as Fallout, the Frontiers, a free fan-made modification for the 2010 action role-playing game Fallout New Vegas. It is important that the mod is released. This is called Legacy version. How about this? I'll give you a short introduction and then I could send a link to one of the videos covering the topic. Alright, okay, cool. Yes, please. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you. Face me.
Shinobi. I didn't think that. Divine Heir.
I should heal. I should have jumped.
The dragon's blood. We'll do as many times as it takes.
Should have blocked. Parried. Maybe the proper term.
The glory of Ashina.
Face me.
Shinobi. I didn't think that.
Oh, thank you, Leo the Gold. Much appreciated. How can someone be that cool, man? I meant me screwing up with the moves. We still got a revive. Oh, I pressed dodge, man. Oh, he wouldn't get up. So that was more, by the way, a bit more spamming, but that was actually alright in my opinion. Okay, so Fallout The Frontier was supposed to be a very law-accurate mega mod. Stupid term to be, I know, but I cannot think of anything else similar to what Arcalos is for Gothic. Okay, got it. But after being hyped for so much and even delayed several times, it released, unfortunately, and it was in a horrible state. But let's look past that. There was some very weird stuff in there, like fetish writing. What's that? There's really no other way to put it, or literally taking assets, scenes and dialogues from other games. And the cherry on top, one of the devs turned to be quite familiar with CP or something along the lines. This is just one review on the topic. I tried to find one or two about the development of it. Okay, I'm gonna watch that one. I'm gonna actually bookmark it. Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. You can do it, just don't get overboard on the attack. Thank you, yes. This is my problem sometimes. When he's shooting his thunder arrow, then jump and press your block, then attack. This is what I'm desperately trying to achieve, and my brain is failing to execute. But thank you, yes, what you say with overhyping I call greedy. I'm just sometimes stupid.
Face me, shinobi.
I bought it there on purpose, sorry. That's normally not what I do, but I was a bit annoyed with my performance. And that's right.
Face me, shinobi.
Okay, good. That went relatively well. I don't wanna. Curse it. I should have used the healing potion there. I jumped, I think, one time there when the blizzard thingy came. Blizzard, sorry, thunder thingy. I want to say thunder. Blizzard is something else. I know, it's a different kind of elemental ice thingy coming up. A storm of ice thingy fragments. It can be a development studio too. A Blizzard, the Blizzard Studio. Anyway, sorry, I'm digressing. I know what I did. I was in a weird, greedy, overhyped mode there. Thank you. Yes, when he uses the lightning, I know that it's just my brain is not executing the moves. But thank you, Senki. I'm trying hard to execute them. Somehow my brain thinks it's not worth executing the move. By not reacting.
The Divine Heir. What drives me serving? The glory of Ashina.
Don't rely on the double. Okay, am I? Okay, if I'm relying on, I don't know if I'm relying on it too much. I actually don't. Noticed overdoing it. I just think in certain situations, obviously, if I'm overusing it, I can try to change. Okay, now I shouldn't have used it. God damn. But just a cool move sometimes when it works on the other end. Okay, now I overused it. Okay, I see. That I saw. Thanks with the video, Michael. The thing is, I'm not even at this point of... I realized it just a few moments too late to even jump. I'm not even... you know, that's currently... it's actually over when I realize I should jump. The thunder move, you know? That's currently the issue. I'm not there at the point to even think to press two more buttons. But thank you. Yes, I know that I can't block the arrows, I know.
Face me.
Shinobi.
Yeah, I know. I realized that too late.
The dragon's blood. Kill you as many times as it takes.
And now I pressed the wrong buttons. Okay. But I'm seeing. I think I'm beginning to see. Brain, I think, is beginning to get, to understand some things.
Face me.
Shinobi. Acclaimed.
Easy, right? Oh god. Oh god. Ah, thank you guys. Oh, was this a bugger, man? First try. You thought he first. I'm kidding. The Batman lingering in the mind of the wood commune with a sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power, as the code dictates. The wolf swore vengeance on Genichiro Ashina. Okay, and nice. But don't worry, this was not the only instance of lightning. It will return. I'm so glad, because that's my first thought I had. Thank you for telling me, Michael, that I feel really, really sad that I did not add more training with the lightning, right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. It took way too long to bring him down. But overall, I have to admit, I know it took very, very long, but it was very, very good training overall. Okay, that turns the spraying blood of a victim to smoke. Cost emblems to use activate after a backstab death blow. The smoke screen allows one to retake the element of surprise. Life or death struggle defines a shinobi for whom a kill of source strength. Ninjutsu techniques are powerful abilities that can only be used after performing a backstab death blow. They must be equipped in the equipment menu and cost spirit emblems to perform. Okay, cool. Oh. I'm glad. Thank you, by the way, for all the help and feedback, by the way. And
you were victorious.
Telling me.
I see.
Are you?
I mean you no harm. Shinobi of the Divine Heir. Lord Genichiro. Is this the rejuvenating waters?
Yay!
Ashina, this land is everything to me. For her sake, I will shed humanity itself.
Resurrection.
Yes. Indeed.
So we will face him again, right? Okay, we have the first things first. We have the memory, right? Only time will tell. Okay, born a peasant, American revolt, was taken in by Ashina after his mother's death, with his country on the brink of defeat. Genichiro, oh god, I'm sorry, took to heretical arts and mastered the lightning of Tumo. Such heresy may be the key of saving her. Attack power has been enhanced. Nice. Cool.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Ishin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Ishin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Ishin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he
tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs.
Downstairs we go.
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave, Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying. The same goes for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men, to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
Father, I cannot break the Iron Code.
Okay.
I cannot. To protect you, the Divine Heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back to life for my sake? 2, 3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be counted?
As it was
One
for
time.
the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I do not wish to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf. If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Immortal Severance Text, a book from Kuro on the art of severing ties with the dragon's heritage. It looks old, the binding is torn, and several pages are missing. Herein describes the means to perform the rite of immortal severance. Beyond the Fountainhead Palace, locate the sanctuary and imbibe the tears of the holy dragon of the Divine Realm.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the Divine Realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the Divine Realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look. Wolf, that incense burner
Okay,
over
thank
there.
you. Yes, yes,
it
yes.
belonged-
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another Divine Heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the Fountainhead, I returned to the Divine Realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the Fountainhead is the key to reaching the Divine Realm.
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together. Now, as to how we begin our search. I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the Divine Realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the Divine Realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Ishin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me.
Okay, I follow. Walk faster. You are slow. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Lord Ishin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However, the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach Lord Ishin, and you can use this window to reach the roof. Find Lord Ishin, and ask if he knows how we might sever the ties of immortality. He's recuperating in one of the watchtowers outside this castle keep. Reach the roof from that open window, then follow the Nightjar smokes.
Okay, I guess that's where we need to follow. I just want to take one quick look. Is the... okay. Ah, yes. Obviously the dead body ain't here anymore, since he revitalized and jumped down. Okay.
My lord is not in this castle keep. He is in one of the separate watchtowers. But Lord Ishin is not well. Which is why entry into his tower is not allowed.
Oh boy, that was cool. No, that was wrong. I just figured that fast traveling would be faster than going over them roofs to the location I dropped down. Would have been faster if I would have not selected the wrong point to travel to. Here we go. That looks kinda familiar. I mean, if I'm if I'm figuring that if I'm going the right way. I might be totally off here actually, because it is semi-close. Huh, maybe I'm not that off. You don't look... He doesn't look that sick, right? Okay, maybe he looks a bit sick, the bro.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
This is Ishin Ashina, the biggest gigachat in all of Japan. Okay. Because he gives us unrefined sake. A bottle of cloudy, unrefined sake given by Ishin. Sake is a drink meant for sharing, because sharing is obviously caring. This not to, it's not has something to do with a Karen. Anyways, this cloudy sake is one of Ishin Ashina's favorites. It has a rich, full-bodied flavor, very important. On the other hand, it has a reputation for getting one too drunk too quickly. That's bad, by the way.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters. You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed the code my father taught me.
Ah, the iron code of the shinobi.
I see. So you're the son of Owl.
That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro?
You're...
So what do you wish to know?
So let's just say that there's a huge army which wants to conquer Ashina, and they are literally waiting for this dude to die so they can start conquering. That's how epic he is. That's actually kind of funny. Yep. Okay, about the immortal severance.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The mortal blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The mortal blade?
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
One who cannot die.
The infested, I believe they're called. I have not seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the mortal blade.
And he's Genichiro's grandpa, and he's not even mad that you stabbed his grandson, because he obviously knows that I would not kill stuff, that I'm not that I would not go through environment and randomly, take down all the environment, right? He obviously knows that I'm trying to save the world here, right? I guess he's a smart grandpa. Where can the mortal blade be found?
Where is this mortal blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpo Temple. However, they say the mortal blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay. The gates to that temple are closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up there in the mountains. There aren't any decent roads leading there.
Michael, I know what you're aiming at. I am having problems with a weird-ass Japanese name. People told me that, very many people told me that many Japanese people have problems pronouncing that name, right? Because even in the Japanese language it's a weird-ass name, and not with a simple English word, right? Hold your horses, my friend.
I've heard the mortal blade is in Senpo Temple. However, they say the mortal blade cannot be drawn.
I don't know if we already had that one. Okay, maybe not. Yes, whatever. Monkey boost, right? No. Give him... No, that's what we've been given, right?
I have something for you.
Ah, Sekiro. You know me well. Why, this isn't monkey booze. So this is what it's like to breathe fire. Do you know what other name this sake goes by?
I don't.
You don't? They call it Shura's wine. I killed one once, long ago. Shura, or something very much like it.
What is Shura, exactly?
Those who go on killing will eventually become Shura. They don't even remember why. Simply enraptured. They kill solely for the joy it brings them. I see it in your eyes, too. The shadow of Shura. Give me cause, and I will kill you. It would do you well to remember that.
I see. Here.
Are you offering me the sake I gave you? Delightful. I'll take it. That's the stuff. By the way, how was Genichiro?
What do you mean?
You two crossed blades, did you not?
To put it simply, he was strong, and he had unusual techniques.
I see.
What exactly is the lightning of Tomoe?
It's a technique belonging to Genichiro's mentor. I'll wager it was quite the sight.
His mentor?
Tomoe. There aren't many masters of the sword like her. To see her fight, it's like she's dancing. When you look into her eyes, you feel as if you're being drawn into the depths of the ocean. I was completely taken by her, and it almost killed me. I've lived a long life, but that was the closest I've come to death. You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
Alright, good. Sorry. Now, I do know that we still have a couple. I'm just wondering, by the way, how much good menu. Yep, we got. Oh, yes, we got them techniques. And this is the smoke stream allows you want to retake the element of surprise, life or death. Yes, why not? This is then the. That was the R1 move. Then, if I remember a bit, was I? Yes, after backstep R1. Okay. Let me actually try that out. Worked out good. That looked kind of cool how the body dropped down, by the way. What I wanted to say, I wonder... That's actually what I'm thinking. If it's nah, we have a couple of ways to crack on. If I find the next idol, or the closest idol, which should be down them stairs. We got the how skillfully the smoke did not help. I was thinking about quickly getting the 2k in order to get the seed. Wait, enemy? Or not. Or if I'm gonna go to the monk location. Who did I draw? Whose attention did I draw? Okay, anyways, doesn't matter then. If he doesn't want me, then I don't pay my attention. Could go to the gun fort if I remember correctly. It doesn't really lead anywhere, but you could at least have one dead. And dead end, finish and flatline some mini bosses for more prayer beats. Okay. Why not? Wait, just help me out. Which one is the gun fort? It's the sunken valley. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's... Then thank you for the suggestion. I gladly take it. Then if it's a dead hand, if it's a dead hand anyways, you know. If it's a dead hand anyways, you've got to have tomatoes on your eyes, right? There are at least 2 mini bosses. Cool. Two little mini bosses. Careful, one of them can fall down and you won't get to prayer beat. Guess what happened to me? Oh yeah, that's... what happened to you? Do you care to explain what happened? This is a shit feeling, I believe you. It's something I would, by the way, describe as bad game design, if that can happen, because it's pure, utter, stupid frustration. But FromSoft is the perfect developer. You are not allowed to say something about the holy FromSoft. Otherwise you get... It's heresy, I think, to say stuff like that. When you are exactly one prayer beat away from max power, yeah. I feel you, my friend. I hope it's probably gonna happen to me too, because of my fluffiness. Clumsiness. Stop hug. I do in real life, by the way, hug walls a lot with both my arms. Because I love... I have a fetish for walls, by the way, I have to admit. That was kind of random. Pacified agent. From there we came. We can get a bit higher there. You know, get it higher. Oh god, sorry. Alright, we can swim, and the question is, what is the dead end? Dead hand, sorry. What is swimming down, by the way? Before we take the other way up. So, use item, E-stop, jump, step, dodge action, circle, prosthetic tool, use, yada yada yada, good. I accept. Oh, that's precisely where we came from. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Just try to see if you notice. Be actually helpful if I would know how to swim down. Even if that's possible. Okay, there's a skill to swim down, which you need to get by killing a boss and press the right bumper R1 to jump down, which we definitely yet can't do. So I'm just... The question is, okay, we will unlock it later. The question is whether that is actually in this area the way on, or if we are we supposed to swim down? That's the big question. I also think it's kind of stupid, but that's the way it works. Hey, hey, hey! Don't insult FromSoft. It's not stupid. It's by design and therefore very, very good. Don't say FromSoft did anything stupid. That's just wrong and heresy, my friend. You are not allowed to say anything bad against FromSoft. Okay, sorry. Just jump over some gaps. Okay. FromSoft bashing is not allowed, by the way. Only I am allowed. Yeah. Thank you. You can't dive under the water until you defeat the corrupted monk. Corrupted monk. I thought it was not allowed to say anything bad against the God Emperor of mankind. That's something totally different, my friend. But actually, God Emperor of Mankind, on the other hand, is kind of a douchebag, right? If you get familiar with the lore. So I can say something bad about the God Emperor of Mankind? Yes, you can. I mean, you gotta need to consider that maybe some custodies teleport then in your room and take you with them. But apart from Mankind, you can say anything you want against the God Emperor. He's rotting on his gold throne anyways. He's not gonna hear ya. And I didn't tell you my affiliation, right? I even told you my side. Oh god, I sometimes deserve to die in this game. So I'm just gonna take... Maybe I haven't seen the way on this side, by the way. I'm just taking that we took the prayer thingy here. It's gonna be good enough. There we have already been, I know. I cannot believe that past Psychic, which I think already have at certain places been, has actually overseen the gold down there. Screw that one now. But not that. So, ceramic shard. Then before we crack on there. Why are you blaming me as a heretic, Michael? What did I say? I didn't say anything negative about anyone, did I? I did not say anything heretic today. Like, I would never say something, by the way, bad. Because I'm a peace-loving, mankind-loving person who only wants the best for mankind and everyone in the world. I want freedom and stuff for everyone. I want everyone to be happy and have a good life with their or his family. You know. So, sorry. Instead of saying the glorious and God Emperor of mankind protects humanity with all his might, you said he rots on his throne. But that would be a total lie, right? Because he is protecting mankind with his vast psychic powers, but he's in the physical world. Physically, he's not going around and punching enemies with his flaming sword. He's physically not doing anything, right? Has a presence in the warp and stuff and helps mankind, but physically, so he's not, doing everything with all his might, right? Because with his sheer power of physic, right, he's not doing anything. So he's not doing it with all of his power. So stop framing me as the liar. And right, practically, he's a rotten corpse on a throne. That's not per se a lie that I say that. He's literally sitting on a throne, rotting away his body, right? Yeah, then, if you think so. I'm just speaking the truth, right? How can truth be heresy, my friend?
The gun fort was even more formidable than we'd heard. We were reckless to go in unprepared. It takes me back. I can hear the Sengoku temple bell.
Oh. Oh yes, of course, yes. How can truth be heresy? Tell that Galileo Galilei. Well, I think according to the scientific research at this point, where Galileo discovered what actually has happened at this point, it was common sense that the Earth was the middle point of the universe, right? That was the current scientific standpoint there. So they were not wrong to say, give us proof. And actually Galileo Galilei, right, didn't he retract his theory, by the way? I mean, I know that he was right? Apart from one thing, by the way, most of the scientists are wrong. We are living on a flat Earth, by the way. Very important. Yeah, and then he said it again. See, what a liar, right? He see, we have to prove he was a freaking liar, right? He thinks he was, he has a theory, and then he even has the guts to stand for it, right? See what a man he was. In all seriousness, I would have stand for the theory, right? I would have stood my ground, right? And he, well, no, then no, spare me, please. I guess he was actually already infected by them chemtrails, by the way. It were already messing with his brain, I guess. Yep, the chemtrails were already there in the 1600 stuff. True story, by the way. I don't know if that is actually the way I need to take, but I'll take it. Yes, under the threat of being burned alive and declared a heretic, you would have 100% stood your ground. Of course I would have. Of course. If it was the right thing, and I would have stood there, you know, put out my cojones and would have burned alive, because it would have been the truth. But he was already infected, as I said. It was already the chemtrails of the jets were already messing from the governments. From them governments were already messing with his mind, I think. That's what I think. And it's a true story. You know, it all has to do with the lizard man, or Michael. The lizard, in the government, the lizard man. It's all connected. We don't have poison available. That's sad. And we have the freaking other boss. This is the falling dude or dudess, so be careful. Yeah. The little bit of a problem is that we are actually, they're sharpshooters. That's nasty, but I'm not allowed to say anything negative against FromSoft, right? Because that would be heresy, which I would not intend. I'm staying to my words. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's not cool to make fun of Galileo, by the way. Very, very important person, in my opinion, for mankind. Better avoid fighting with the snake eyes guy and arrive at the next sculptor idol. Is it close then? Okay, let me... do some scouting. Maybe I find it. It's not... At least we could fight him. Okay. It's a weird ass location to fight it. Him, her, she. Wait. From Slopsack, sorry, that was just the dudes at the pub. Are you sitting in a pub watching the stream? What has happened to you at your age, man? But I have to say, FromSlop maybe has struck again, I think. Okay, I guess the next idol is gonna be over the bridge, maybe. Question is, how do I get... That's not the way to the bridge. Okay, that's maybe the way. In a way, so to say. You just kinda need to fight him here. Things... Front of the face. That's gonna be the place. Okay, I'm gonna take a look if I find the... Okay, first of all I got the... Yeah, that's... Okay, since I'm gone. Oh boy, I'm gonna have a revive. Actually, what I want to say, since I can still have a few more tries with. Oh, I lost aggro. This area. Okay, up. Who was designing this place? He should... That person should really go to prison, man. And not in a nice one. Okay, what I wanted to say there before, yes, would be nice to have the... I was actually hoping that the idol would be, so to say, where we'll be close. I'm gonna... just wanna have a few tries with Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes was probably wrong, right? Okay, what fighting? What would be the next idol? Which I guess it's gonna be all the way in the back there. What? I mean, it would still make it easier to be there and take down the guys in the back, right? Apart from that, to take care of the sharpshooters, then that would be the goal for that approach, right? To have an easier fight with Snake Eyes, because you can then from the idol take them out from the back, so to say, and then have to fight she alone. Without being engaged in combat then. Once you reach the next, there's another mini boss which is easy. Yeah, but yet it doesn't make this one go away. That's what I'm not sure about, since I don't know where the idol is. I have to say that I'm not certain why they designed this place, by the way, in that way. It's a bit frustrating. I don't get it. Why they designed it that way. Okay, since I wanted to close in a bit earlier today anyways, I'm gonna have one more try with Snake Eyes, or 2 more tries, and then we are gonna find the best approach here on Thursday. What you can't find a solution for now, you will find a solution for later. Yep. I can always repeat to me the country of thinkers and poets. You will notice it every time I open my mouth, man. It seems like you have tomatoes on your eyes, my friend. I'm so sorry. Okay, one last try, sorry. I'm now... Oh, now we got... Sorry. I hope I'm still alive, by the way. Somehow the YouTube studio page crashed. Since this is the try of tries. Okay, at least we are back here. Okay, I was... Tap with the live stream crashed and displayed a oh snap message. Okay, sorry. I know I said I want... Now that... Crazy to say that you would stand for the truth even when facing the threat of being burned alive while lying despite no pressure. If I would be defending the truth, my friends, for things I would be standing for, I would obviously do it. For mankind, to save mankind from tyranny, I would definitely burn. Right? But this is just a game, my friend. But I did not lie. Where did I lie? So you don't stand for your own statement then? What did I I'm just giving in a core here, man. Then I'm just, you know, I'm playing a overrated game which makes me no fun, and I'm trying to give you a core to give you entertainment. That's not lying. That's, you know, my trying to give mankind something good. You know, I deserve a Nobel Prize for this, for peace. I should be celebrated as a hero, man. So, just one more attempt, 8 attempts ago. Quick question. Imagine you are in a gaming session and your mother calls you for lunch. You would instantly abort that session to grab lunch with your mother or with your parents. Or would you say, one more try? Thank you, hero of YouTube, for lying about how many tries you... I truly think you have tomatoes on your eyes. I'm fighting for world freedom here. Don't you see that, my friend Michael? I'm trying to do the world something good. Do you have a Sabimaru prosthetic tool? I would say no. It depends on what it does. I don't think I have it. Poison effect. Yes, I do have it. I do. Forgive me. So, by the way, this is now really the last try, and then I'm gonna be resting my body to regen and not... Is it good against this boy or lady? So, sadly enough, I'm a man of my words. Obviously, I would not lie at all. even if I now would like to beat this boss. But, well, I wanted to head out and end the stream actually earlier today. And that's what we are going to do now. And that brings us then to the end. We will have more fun time here on Thursday at 7:45 p.m. We made, in my eyes, even though we are a bit shorter today in total stream length, a very, very good one. We, oh boy, that's not what I want to do. We beat a boss, which I had quite some problems. So that's actually overall the best thing which could have happened. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the like. And hopefully we're going to see us back here on Thursday, where we will beat Snake Eye, I hope. And maybe we will reach the second or the next idol too. That would be quite wishable. I'm sorry that the stream has not been that long today, as a usual Tuesday, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Good night, and may the Almighty protect you too. Good night, and